Hey guys, what's going on? It's Cover Choice Civil War here, and today, it's a little bit of a late upload. I'm sorry I was busy today. I was grinding in game, getting my CC up, getting ready for the update that is coming, getting my materials ready. But anyway, thank you guys for supporting the channel. We're actually doing really good so far, and I love how you guys support me throughout the way. But anyway, let's get on right with the maintenance. So the maintenance is going to be happening in a few hours of me recording this, and so we're getting chapter 9, which we expected because it's been a couple updates since we actually got since chapter 8 came out. But what's more surprising is that we're getting the level 80 limit break cap. So make sure you guys get all your, I'm not sure what the exact equipment is, not equipment, but materials are, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be all three of them, or maybe just some around some kind of way. I know it's on JP, but I don't follow JP. I'm more of a global person. The BOGO event is going to be reset, so that just means I believe that's the double diamonds that you can buy, which that's not new. That's been in there every update. What's more surprising is with these collabs. So the coin shop is ending. It will end on the 2nd, as you see right here. So you'll no longer be able to use any of the coins. So make sure you get all that done. And before the update, you might want to go ahead and finish everything that you can for the actual raid. Because I'm not sure if that's... It says there's a couple days left. I think that's for to exchange it, but I think it's all leaving tonight. I'm not entirely sure. So the banner is leaving for the slime units. The SS draw, that's also for the slime unit for the ticket. The event world, yeah, so the event world's leaving, so the raid is actually leaving tonight. The trial events, I believe that's just for the little green ribbons. We got the spin coin shop, which everyone should have maxed out at this point. It's been out for a few weeks. The Rimuru bundle, which if you actually are interested in keeping these units, because they do not come back. So if you did not submit on that banner before it left, then these units are not going to show up in your box, but they won't be attainable anymore. So I went ahead and summoned on this banner. As you would have saw in my last video, I was using these units. So let's see, the Lilia Step Up banner, which everyone on Global got so mad that it was the green Lilia that Netmarble actually came out and said that they were going to give us free multis and all that, and that they apologized for, I don't know why they apologized, but we're so set on blue Lilia, but JP got green Lilia for free. So why do we have to spend diamonds for something that they got for free? And I'm pretty sure some people got her 6/6 for free. And there are some leaked little banners coming out which show Lilia again. So I'm not sure if it's the blue or green one, which we'll find out soon enough. The Sunday Emergency Training with the Fairies, which is the little growth event, which you can get the SSR pendants and or other events. If you hit the event tab, that's leaving, so we're going to be getting a new one tomorrow. And here's something that I'm a little interested in. Some of the content mentioned in the dev notes that will be available on the 100-day anniversary. So if I were to look at this, let me pull this. It's not coming up. Oh, there we go. It's lagging a bit. So the 100 days. So this game has been out for, I think, going on 2 months now. It's been out for a little bit now. So sometime in June, we're going to be getting the 100-day anniversary. And we'll be getting the clear tickets and pearls, which are the skip tickets. We're getting a special boss battle. The consecutive equipment draw improvements. So basically, I believe that's so we can just get equipment faster. And then auto salvage, which is going to be a big deal. We technically already have it, but I think this is going to be an improvement. And then that's just their social media platform and all that. But the clear tickets and parole, JP didn't get that long ago. So we're actually getting this a lot faster than we thought. Although we are getting like chapter 9 level 80. All this, so these are leaving, which you should have everything. Because, like, for me, I have all the outfits and stuff. But just in case, I'm going to run the event right after this video. Just so I can make sure I have everything I need. I didn't get all the SSR pendants and all that because I was more focused on the outfits. And I couldn't run the raid every day. So that's what's bad about that. But with the level 80 coming, there are some units I think personally that you should get to level 80 first. They're not in some certain order. I just picked like 10 units that I think I see on a daily use that people should do that. So I'll go over that in a second. So, but if you also want to get continue updates, I'll leave this link in the description below so you can do that, and I'll also leave one to the actual character database, which is, if it wants to load, it's been kind of slow. There we go. And you can now come over here. Oh my gosh, what is going on? But yeah, you can come over here and like check all the units and stuff. I don't know what's going on with that. But for the one of the units I think that you should get first is the blue free-to-play Diane. So this Diane is also a very good unit, which will allow her unique ability is increase attack by 6% each turn with a limit of 5, so you'll be getting up quite a bit. We got Rush Rock and Ground Gladius with her 2 specials, or ultimates. This unit is actually really good and used for ult rush a lot because by the time you get her ult, she at least has a 1 buff and it hits really hard. Even at 1/6, she hits really hard and use an ult rush a lot these days. Her stats are really good, but everyone should know this unit because you literally use her on in the free-to-play story. You can also buy her in the coin shop. A normal price is 7, so then on the discount you'll get a 5, which I would say out of all the coin shop units, first you would want to max out King's ult. King and Gowther's ult because they're used way more than this Diane. But on global, this Diane is still used very widely, and I still see her used quite a bit. And of course we have the man himself, Escanor. He hit one of the I'm not gonna say new. Well, he's like one of the newest units on the global version, which is still really good on PvP. So all these units are mainly used, I see on PvP and or like just hard hitters in general that can be used a lot, but people use on a daily basis that I see. His unique abilities remove buffs and debuffs when the hero's ultimate move gauge is completely filled and grants debuff. So once his ultimate gauge is completely filled out, he can no longer be like poison. What is it? Like any kind of effect that will negatively impact him, he won't. But he can also not get buffs. So whatever his ultimate does is going to be raw damage. But before that, you can debuff him and buff him all that. But as soon as he gets his ultimate, it clears him out. Then we got Elegant Blow, which is an amazing ability that he has, which one that's at 3-star, he can get a 500% attack boost, but also fill his ult gauge by 2. Which, if you were to use him on PvP, most people, if you want to ult rush him, would go through rank up and 2 of his Elegant Blows, get them to 2-star, and then he has ult. You got Cruel Sun, which removes debuffs from the enemy. That's basically its main use. And Ignite. We also have his 2 ultimates, which he has on Link with Merlin and all that. A very good unit. I would say he's going to be one of the first units you get to level 80 next to some of these units I have on this list. I'm sorry for like the little white screen and all that. I had these tabs up like all day. So then we also have Gowther here. Gowther is one of the units that is going to be used for like forever. Unlike like Diane, they'll get like kicked out in a while. Gowther is going to be used forever. So Gowther's unique is increase all allies attack by 10% at the start of the next turn if the hero doesn't take damage. See, I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up, but I don't think that it actually has a limit. I don't know if it has a limit because it doesn't say here. So I'm going to try to find out if it has a limit or not. And I will do that in the next video, because the next video I will be able to do, I think I'm going to be doing chapter 9 and if we get a banner tomorrow, which I will talk about right after I check out all these units, because we have some speculations that we want to go through. So Gowther, one of the skills is Arrow Shot. Once you get it at least up to 2-star, it'll be disabling all attack skills for 1 turn, which you can kind of remove if you like rank up the attack sometimes, or purify with King. But then you also have one of the better abilities, Evasion Arrow, which increases the rank of a skill if this card is used. And once you get to 3-star, it raises all stats by 20%. We got Rewrite Light and his two ultimates. Basically, they remove Ult Gauge, which a lot of people use Gowther's Ult Rush just to control the field. Well, Gowther's a really good unit that'll be used for a while. So I would say Gowther's at least one of the top 3 units you want to get first, the level 80. But then we have one of the hardest hitters. Not gonna say one of the hardest hitters, but one of the many good free-to-play units. That would be Blue King, which is unique is to increase fairy allies' basic stats by 6. I keep saying 6%. It's 8%. Then we have his two abilities, Spear Chastiful, which as long as he gets to a rank 2, it will petrify, making the target not be able to attack or do anything. It will lock his cards and all this. And then we got his heal skill with 2 ultimates. And this unit is actually really good. It's another coin shop unit and also a free-to-play unit because you can get him in Story Chapter 3. And as soon as you get this unit will take you on forever. He just had actually a boss event or boss raid come out, which if you did not farm that, I'm sorry, but I think it'll come back soon enough. If you can, farm that event and get that outfit because it's a free UR set. And a lot of people do run that set. But yeah, I would say King is one of the units that would be used for a long, long time. And here's one of the units I did not expect people would actually use, but this unit is actually really good. It's Elliehawk. Blue Elliehawk. The unique is increases all allies' HP by 12% per debuff on the hero. So as long as she has a debuff on her, it will increase everyone else's HP. And then we have her kind of gimmick. So let's say, her two abilities, Fire Breath, it inflicts Amplify and damage on the opponent, which, yeah. But then we also have Digest, which gives her a Solidify, which would remove debuffs and basically make her take less damage. But the more buffs this unit has, the more damage she does. I must say, I think I had like 6 buffs on her with an attack set, level 70, 6-star. This unit hit for, I believe, like 500k. And her ultimate, like, this unit is actually really good. We have her 2 ultimates, which, if you have the chance to get her 6/6, get her 6/6. Although a lot of people don't use her, she's a really good unit. It should be used. You can only get her by summoning. Then we have one of the more suspicious units, Helbram. His unique is increases base stacks by 5% per surviving ally. So let's say if you're doing a raid and you have everyone alive, he's going to be getting 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 20, like 25%. I don't know if that counts for the people in the back, but he hits really hard. And then he also has the Petrify with his Stone Needle, and he can remove Ult Gauge with Fog Wave. Kingbrum is a really kind of runny team on global right now because there's not a lot to counter it, but you can still do quite a bit to hurt it. We have his 2 ultimates. They both remove buffs on the enemy and just do pure damage. I would say Helbram is a good unit to get up there just because the fact that he is usable on many raids and PvP fights as of right now. But soon enough down the line, you're gonna stop running Kingbrum and then stop like running Helbram in PvP unless you just like love fairies. Then we also have one of the hardest nukers in the game, or hardest hitting nukers in the game. We have Green Jericho, which increases crit chance by 10% per skill use. So as long as you use an attack, one of these 2 attacks, her crit chance will rise, which I would say is good for basically any event that you have to nuke in, or you just want to like try to do big damage in. Like for me, I did it in the Knighthood boss, guild boss, and I at least over a mil, but she's not even maxed out for me. She's still on level 70. And I didn't have a good set on her. So you can do that and get all that. Her 2 ultimates, really good. For her, you would mainly want to run her with Gala. So here, and then Jericho is also, I'm not going to say it's not a unit you want to run, but it's basically for nuking and trying to get an opponent done fast, because she's not that tanky. Like, she has really low HP and all that, and she'll take damage really easily. But besides that, you could draw her, you can get her from the gold coin shop. Good unit all the way. But then we have Green Merlin, which Green Merlin I've seen on the, I do watch a little bit of JP, like PvP wise, to see what units will be in the meta eventually. Merlin, I do see a lot of people still using Merlin. Her unique is to fill ult gauge by 1 at the start of the battle. So even if she's in the back, she's going to be giving you 1 ult gauge to start off, which is good for most teams. But then there's some teams you don't want to do that. So let's see. This Merlin, her 2 abilities. The 1 ability removes ult gauge and does pure damage. Her second one basically gives you so you can take less damage, but so it's basically protecting you from a hit. Her barrier skill, which her level 3 barrier, is really good. And a little tip for people who use her and don't know this: Green Merlin, her barrier is stronger the higher her attack is. So if anything, you want to get her attack gear up first. Then we got her 2 ultimates, which basically just do pure damage and disable attack skills. Anyway, this unit, you can get her in the coin shop and summon her. I think she's on banners. I can't remember. It's either this one or the red one that's on banners. I think it's the red one. I'm not entirely sure, but yes, that's a unit you want to do. And then we have Hauser, which is mainly used in PvP geared version. You have his unique increases human allies' basic stats by 8%. Oh, get a drink of water in my throat. Alright. So we have Rising Storm and Super Cyclone, which just do pure damage. And when you're building this guy, you want him to have pierce damage, because this skill does so much damage, it's ridiculous. So, and Hauser's mainly used in geared PvP because you could run pierce on him. If not, then he's not doing that much damage overall, unless you have something like piercing it. And here are his uniques. His ultimate actually does quite a bit. But overall, if you are a geared PvP player and you want to do like more damage, Hauser is the way to go, because he's just an AoE monster. And then one of the last units I personally think that you should get, oh, there we go, is Arthur, Redheart Arthur. His unique is increased HP related stats of humans allies by 15%. And we have his 2 skills, one that just raises all basic stats by 30% once at the restart, and then the other one basically just pure damage, and once it hits 2-star, it will disable recovery skills. Basically stopping King. I think it stops King. I can't remember if King purifies it and heals. I think he just purifies it. But here's his 1 ultimate. He doesn't have another. He only has 1. But it does a lot of damage. But yes, those are the units I think that you should personally get to level 80 first. But back to this. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I believe. So basically, Netmarble came out. No, I don't know if I can find it. Yeah, it's fine. I remember it. So Netmarble actually came out and was saying that people weren't like happy with the Lilia thing. So they're giving us free multis. No one knows if they're actually coming this update, but people are speculating that it's going to be, the update would bring Blue Demon Meliodas, which is a must summon for people. He's a really good unit, or Blue Lilia. which is an amazing unit, which you also must summon. But here's the thing. So we don't know if the tickets are going to be for the Blue Demon Melee or Blue Lilia, or they're just going to make another banner altogether. But we're getting at least 10 summons worth the tickets. We want to suspect that it's for Demon Meliodas and or Blue Lilia. We'll find out if it actually comes through tomorrow. But overall, I would really wish that tomorrow, because since both banners are leaving tonight, it would be amazing that we get something in return, because they can't just leave us with the startup banner. So they're dropping a secret banner tomorrow, which nothing really like looks forward to. Ooh, wait, what is this? Oh, okay, that's just talking about the Hawk Pass and the PvP. So yes, with that, I would have to say that's basically everything that's going on and what I have to say for the update itself. I will be covering Chapter 9 on my channel, basically playing through it. I have played through all the other story, and then I'll also... I'm not sure if I want to summon first, or... Like, it's really hard to tell. Wait. Oh, wait! Oh, wait, this is... Dude, did this just come out? Hey, okay, so we actually, during the video, we got the full news update. So we can actually go for this right now. So we're getting Chapter 9 Master of the Sun. That'll be basically Escanor. We talked about the level 80. But we're getting the Tempers... I cannot say that. Oh, I'm not even going to try it. But we are getting Demon Meliodas tomorrow, which we will be doing a summon video early in the morning. Like, super early. Ooh. Demon Meliodas. Okay. That's not bad at all. Thanks Motorcycle. So we're also getting the Knighthood set for Demon Meliodas, Escanor, and Merlin. The main bundles, we're getting a limited break material bundle, which is going to be for the level 80. And we're also getting Demon Meliodas, an upgrade bundle. I think that's just to get him level 80 fast. So, able to sell the draw tickets that we got for 10,000 each, and then the SSR for 100,000 each, which we only had one, which I don't understand why someone would sell it. The dev notes, yeah. Okay, so basically we know what we're getting tomorrow. We're getting Demon Meliodas, which is a must summon. For those who are going to summon, I wish you guys the best of luck, and go ahead and tell me down below in the comments what you guys got. Without further ado, is Cover Troy War Sin. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and you share it with a friend. And if you guys like this kind of video style where I cover the updates in my own kind of perspective, go ahead and tell me down below. Without further ado, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.